Do you not have it set to where it just automatically goes live?
No, I don't. I have to click go live.
That's cringe,
Oh
Abel.
my god. I'm so sorry, everyone. God damn it. Oh, that was probably the worst scuff of my streaming career. Like
Didn't even
legitimately.
start the stream. That's a new one.
And I've been going on and reacting to chat and stuff, kind of wondering why no one was talking. Huh, weird, but whatever. No, I need to start the stream, you dummy. God damn it. Hi, chat. Sorry
Uh,
about that.
but chat says the amount of copium under your chat speed tweet is kind of sad and funny. It is. So, chat, for those of you who didn't get to see it last night, people went to his stream, and he is the first and second, depending on time of day, most watched Twitch streamer, and his chat goes about as fast, if not slower, than mine.
Yeah, no, it goes slower than mine.
No, like
And
nobody's
again,
talking.
I do not have the same kind of engagement that even Mizu does. Mizu tends to have more engagement on his streams with his chat rate and stuff. And again, it's slower than mine. I'm not joking.
Yeah, and people are coming up with all kinds of excuses why literally nobody is talking in his chat. My favorite one that somebody said was they go, "Well, don't you know that YouTube caps chat speed? So it's impossible for chat to go faster than that." It's like, what are
No,
you
you have to
talking
set that.
about?
You have to set slow mode, and that's definitely not what's happening.
Well, that would still only apply to like individual people. Like the
Exactly. If you
chat would
have
still be
40,000
flinging
people
by.
in the chat, guess what? That's gonna be flying.
Yeah. It's just they're
Even
like
with
coming up with
slow
all
mo
these
enable.
wild
Yeah,
excuses.
look, all I know is everybody has kind of agreed that the chat activity ratio with your numbers is kind of a good hallmark or canary in the coal mine for botting. I don't know why. I've seen a lot of people come to the defense of this peanut guy over what is a blatant, obvious red flag for botting, trying to fucking like play defense for us. Like, no, we've all agreed this is a red flag for this. This is something that indicates botting. Why are you choosing to defend this random dude now over what is obviously botting?
What is the agenda
Make
today? So
alert. Thank you for the 10.
today I have a lady that crashes out in court for failure to appear multiple times. I have a guy that two separate cases where he just like absolutely starts slinging curse words at the judge just for no reason, starts crashing out. And then at the top of the stream, before we start, this is a short issue, but I know everybody would be interested to hear the update on it. So, for those of you who don't know, there was an issue a while back where a DoorDash girl walked up to somebody's house and she claims the door was already open. Allegedly, there is Ring camera footage showing that the door was closed and she opened it herself. But she opens this door and walks into this house, allegedly, and sees that
Oh,
the
are you
guy
talking
she's
about the
supposed
DoorDash girl?
yes, sees that the
Yeah.
guy she's supposed to be delivering to has his pants off and is passed out. And instead of
Yes.
closing the door, putting the food on the porch like she was supposed to, and leaving, she takes out her phone, films his naked body, and then posts it to TikTok accusing him of
Yep.
sexually assaulting her.
Oh, I mean, she loses her mind. In my Discord, I actually have a painting, like a drawing of her like screaming, "I'm the victim."
Yeah.
She has lost her mind, and she actually an update to that well, as of a couple weeks ago, I think it is now. She was actually arrested because cops were able to obtain the Ring camera footage of the person who was exposed by
Being
to
filmed.
the internet by this horrible person. Yeah, and it turns out that no, the door was not open. It might have been ajar, but it's clear that she actually pushed it open and entered the threshold to obtain that footage. So she was arrested and she's facing at the moment 2 felony counts.
Yes. And the update to this is she is now in court. And apparently the judge had a bit of a funny line to her The court is being recorded by like actual reporters. I don't know if it will be recorded by like the court cam itself. I haven't seen too much on it yet, but I thought maybe we would see this news report on the issue. So this
do
was
you have
posted.
it brought up on your stream?
Yeah, and I have it. I'm streaming to you on Discord.
Okay, let me pop this out so my chat can see it. Hold on real quick, guys. And there we go. Okay, we're good.
The first look at 23-year-old Olivia Henderson outside her popular TikTok page.
Their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch indecently exposed to me.
This is her last post, published October 26th, 2 weeks after.
Do what?
Some of my chat is saying 8 years in prison. She's facing, no, that's, again, this is, like, if you look at the sentencing guidelines for the felonies that she's facing, that is the max with aggravating factors and all kinds of, like, that is the max that she could get. She's a first-time offender. She's likely not going to get 8 years. Like, I would put money on that.
Possibly. I think there could be aggravating factors with the fact it was posted online.
There will be, but I don't think she's going to get 8 years in prison. I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be max. I do think it could be pretty up there, though.
Yeah, it's up to
her
8
now
years,
deleted
but
video
again,
causing this controversy. Working as a driver for delivery service DoorDash, Henderson claimed she was dropping off a food order when through the customer's door, saw him on the couch naked. After posting her footage, she reported the incident to Oswego police as sexual harassment.
Some of the claims that she had made on social media after the fact were not in fact true.
Investigators determined the man, drunkenly unconscious on his couch, did nothing wrong. But he found out lewd images of him were published for thousands of TikTok users to see. So police criminally charged Henderson with 2 counts related to unlawful surveillance. Court documents accuse her of recording, quote, intimate parts without consent when he had a reasonable expectation of privacy.
And to all those that have been supportive of me during this time, thank you so much.
For as talkative as she's been on TikTok until now, she had nothing to say while leaving the courthouse.
Livy, do you want to say anything about what happened?
Yeah, I mean, look, she's probably actually listening to her lawyer now that she's in court about it. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk about it. Don't scream on TikTok about how you're the victim.
Yeah, and you can see in the caption here, allegedly, she asked the judge to ban their cameras from the courtroom, and the judge replied, so now you don't want cameras to be involved.
Okay, I think that's a little, look, it's really funny, but it's also like, okay, well, that's almost enough for me to go, Judge, should you maybe, look at recusing yourself if you're going to throw those kind of digs when you're supposed to be a non-partial, you know, fact finder. But again, it's just alleged.
This other post from him shows the actual specific charges she got, which was count 1, dissemination of a surveillance image for sale or publication, and count 2 was unlawful surveillance for amusement or profit.
Yeah, those are not good.
But yeah, she is having a fun time right now. I noticed that she isn't all permed up in court anymore. Just straight hair.
No, she's just straight hair, and well, you know, the permed hair kind of makes you look a little more crazy, you know. So I imagine, like, hey, straighten your hair so you don't look like a psycho, please.
But yeah, no, chat, if you see somebody naked in their own home, don't film them.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. All right,
and
let me,
if for whatever reason you do, definitely don't post it to the fucking internet.
No, don't post it and then say that you were sexually assaulted. That's so... Look, I get really heated when it comes to the weird, like, mental gymnastics a lot of women will do when it comes to what they believe is a violation against them, but they can do the same thing and they don't get in trouble. they have this weird delusion that I don't know if it's society or whatever the fuck that it's created it, but they legitimately, like, it's not even, you think she's crazy, but she actually believes that she was the victim here.
Yeah, and it's also one of those things where this doesn't like pass the reverse test. Like I want
No,
people
it
to think
doesn't.
about, because there were people trying to justify it with the guy, which you shouldn't. But just imagine for a moment the reverse test and see if you still feel like exactly the same way. A male DoorDash driver pulls up to a woman's house. He opens her door even though he's not supposed to, sees that she's passed out naked, decides to film her naked and then post it to TikTok and claim he's a victim.
Yeah.
Like
No.
people would be at his house same day beating down his door.
Yeah, probably.
He would be one of the people in the prison where they have to put in like a protective holding cell because they're afraid somebody's going to kill him. Like,
Yeah, no, that's you don't get to go into general pop, not until we're sure that you're not gonna die out here.
yeah. Thank you, Wolfsbane, for 2. Don't do the 90s aughts teen movie camcorder thing.
Yeah.
But chat, we have a couple of fun cases today. So you can already see, if I pop this up, the green dot or the green square here is our judge for the day, Judge Webster. The actual person we are talking about is 2 spots over Heather Reese on the left here. All these other people are in court for miscellaneous garbage. They're not really relevant. We're just talking about
this is
Heather Reese
a
and
minor
Judge
criticism of like courtrooms and stuff like that. Wait, we're in court. Hold on, let me do this. There we go. If you have a court this populated, like a Zoom court, honestly, like have a waiting room or something, and bring them in as they're needed. No, don't have them just sitting here watching. It makes it so much more difficult to figure out what case we're actually on.
Yep. Also, I like this guy that decided to do a background for his, and he picked the tropical background.
He's just in the tropical. I love it. I love it.
And then, thank you for the Dojin character. And then obviously we have guy in the bottom left and the guy in the far left here that are just not at their camera at all.
Yeah, breakout rooms exist for a reason. I mean, look, this is just the classic. Courtrooms don't tend to be very technically savvy, and if you are a technically savvy lawyer, you're absolutely fucked because you're going to be asked to do all the technical stuff.
You Vaporeon, because I want a message deleted by God himself.
Yeah.
We have the guy in the top left who's in a car. Whenever you have a big courtroom like this, there's guaranteed to be somebody in a car. We needed like a bingo sheet for this one day.
I like this Robert Beck guy, how he's like doing the side profile.
Yeah, there's always a side profile guy. There's the guy that shows way too much of his home.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's Daniel.
Yep. There's somebody
look at that wide shot. God damn.
Yeah. There's always somebody green screening to a place that's inappropriate for a courtroom.
Yeah. Oh, he's Jamar. I'm looking at you, Jamar.
I'm assuming this guy is like a lawyer of some sort. There's the only way I can imagine he looks like that professional. And just has
he has a suit and he's on a. Yeah, I would wager he's probably a lawyer.
Yeah.
All right.
If you want to be a serial killer, I'm just saying there's an entire list. No, chat, we cannot condone that. Hate Zoom court. This is so disrespectful. No, I'm at the point where I don't like Zoom court from a legal standpoint. I absolutely love it from a shit show standpoint. Because it always devolves into nonsense.
Look, the most insane stuff I mean, I've seen crazy stuff happen in court, right? But like you'll see almost as insane stuff happen on Zoom court.
Before we continue, I will be right back.
All right.
Give me 2 seconds, chat.
Hi, chat. What slur should I say? No, I'm kidding. There needs to be someone in a coffee shop. Oh, actually, you know what I need to do? While he's gone, I need to actually go to his YouTube channel so I can bring up his chat so I can at least... There you guys
while
are. He's gone. I need to actually... No, stop it. I hate hearing my own voice. God damn it. Okay, I just need the chat. That's all I'm asking for. Rice Krispies. See, this one's called Absolutely Unbelievable, Contempt of Court, 4 Failures to Appear, and Karen has the attitude. I mean, for those who, like, tuned in for us last week, you'll know that we were kind of going over judges who honestly could do with a little bit more control in their court. Double the IFA, twice the fun. Okay, there's chat. Okay, now let me just pop out you guys. Exit out of here. There we go. And now I have both chats up.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
They forgot my straw again. They always forget my straw.
They forgot your straw. You know what's funny? A lot of times when I order food all the way out here, they won't bring the drink. They'll bring all the food, but they just don't fucking bring the drink. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Actually, I think I got cheated on my drink this time a little bit. Because they actually have it in like just a regular medium cup. However, this place, when they have you order it, you don't order like a medium, small, or large. You order a bottle. Because they just do like
I'm
bottles.
sorry, you just order a bottle? Okay.
They get like bottles of soda. They don't do like the cup thing.
Gotcha.
But this time they sent it in like a medium cup. I'm like, I'm pretty sure between the ice and everything else that this is actually less than a bottle.
It probably is, especially with the ice.
You are cheating me.
That's what happens. Alright, are we ready to start this Ippy?
We are, and by the way, chat, both of these are just over 20 minutes. I don't have any, like, 3-hour ones today.
That's fine. It'll be an easy day.
I understand. I am finding you in contempt right now for being defiant and wasting the time that the others need to be in court. If Jerry Reese interjects anymore, he's going to be found in contempt. Moving on, Tori
I am here on my phone.
All right, on your phone, Miss Reese.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
You need to run your finger down the side or the bottom of your phone and see if a little red camera-looking thing with a line running through it pops up.
No.
Did you see? Okay, now click on that red phone. Click on there, and it doesn't pop up. Well, my guess would be that you didn't.
So, this first part is genuinely hilarious, by the way, before anything has even happened.
It's them trying to get her on camera, right?
Technically, but you'll see why it's so funny.
Oh, no.
Start your video when you logged on.
I did, and I stopped it.
Okay, well, call me
because I
back.
didn't-
Call me back. You'll need to have both your audio and your video started.
Please don't, because I don't have time to sit here. Hold on. I have to get ready for work and stuff.
Well, I have.
No,
what is
this
it,
is
60
your...
something?
What? No, oh, okay.
No, you're gonna see a million
Jesus.
things happen all at once. Just keep in mind, she can't get it to turn on, and she doesn't want this to be reset because she needs to get to work.
Well, what's funny is she had it on. She actually stopped it. She doesn't know how to get it back on.
Yeah.
So this is entirely a problem of her own making.
Give it a minute. This problem of her own making is going to get so much funnier. It's why I picked this one.
People on here are 36 or something.
Well, how do I do that?
So I need to keep moving. I have 38 people this morning on the docket, and I need to keep moving. So
Oh,
How
Jesus,
do
that's
I
a lot of
get
people.
my video on?
Well, you may have to just hang up and start over. Because
Right, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
You're gonna need to hang up and start over. Wait, nope, got it. I got it.
Yeah, I got it. Don't
Fix
worry.
it.
I figured it out. I know if
Just so
there
we're
wasn't
clear,
a problem
she
to
knew
begin
what to
with.
do.
Yeah,
She
but
knew what to do. She
I
just, for
see
whatever
what's
reason, did
happening.
not want to be on camera. And
She
once
didn't
it
have
came
a chance
to,
get her hair done yet.
Yeah. And once it came out that the judge might actually pass her up and make her come back after the other 36 people are done, suddenly it's, oh, I figured it out. Don't worry, I got it.
Yeah, that was very clearly what was happening.
Go. Here I am. I'm right here.
There you are. Okay, there you are. Okay, so we are on the record in 2022 TR 3803, State of Kansas versus Heather Jean Reese, Jared Regier for the state, Heather Jean Reese in
What'd she
person
do?
and pro se. Miss Reese, your case was filed 2022. That would be 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And you were appointed Darren Patterson as your attorney. Did you ever contact your attorney, Mr. Patterson?
I did.
I would like to point out this woman is not up on like some super duper felony that needs all this time for it. She has just been avoiding court so much that we are 3 years deep into like some stupid misdemeanor.
I was going to say, the only reason why the judge would be asking if you've contacted your state-appointed attorney is if you haven't, or you've
Yeah.
been avoiding doing so. So, like, there's a reason why the judge is asking that question.
Yeah, like this is way more work than it's worth at this point. Like even if you thought you could eventually get off of it, is it really worth it to be in and out of court for 3 years over some stupid misdemeanor? Like, are you?
I'm
are
wondering
you
what the
fucking kidding
charge
me?
is.
Good.
When?
The last court date. Since the last court date, I haven't been in correspondence with him. But prior to that, yes, I had email correspondence and everything with him. I did.
All right. Well, your last court date that you appeared in was, looks like June 4th of 20... No, you failed to appear then, too.
Oh my god. Okay, I see what's happening. That's so funny as she's going through. No, you didn't appear in that one either. Okay, so we have somebody who's just trying to give the Irish exit to the court system. You can't do that, chat. You can't just ignore the courts.
Thank you, Nerdy Texan Accountant, for being a super fin for 11 months. I need to come up with a new name for that, but I haven't come up with a good one yet. I might just call it a Yokai Watcher, but I don't want to get sued by Yokai Watch.
You failed to appear in September of 24. Oh, my.
Oh, no.
We've had a lot of hearings that you didn't appear for.
Your Honor, if I may.
Well, just a moment,
If I
please.
hear a judge go, oh
You
my.
failed to appear March 23. Then you called and got the Zoom links and appeared March 20th, 24, at which time Darren Patterson was appointed. And we set this
Okay,
over
so
your
it's been over
request
a
to
year.
May 20th of 2024.
Yep.
So are you saying that March 20th of 24 was the last time you talked to your attorney, or when did you talk to him?
It was, I guess, March. Yeah.
Okay.
I did
Oh,
miss court
Jesus.
in May because I had some things going on in personal life, and that is my fault that I missed court. But I did bond out twice.
Well, you did. You bonded out with the condition on your bond that you reappeared July 5th of 24, and you failed to appear. Then you
Yeah, that's not
were
good.
apparently arrested and bonded again to appear July 22nd.
Pat, is that a bit louder for you? Also, thank you for the head pats.
Oh yeah, thank you for the headbats here. Let's do that. Bam, headbats.
Band Dog
That's
for
right.
5, head pats for Shota and Lolly. But yeah, no, this lady has been chronically avoiding court.
Yeah, she's in trouble. Yeah, the last time you talked to your court-appointed attorney was March of last year? Oh, girl, you're in so much trouble.
Good luck with that.
A bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it plays out.
And you failed to appear. So,
No, I never got the July 22nd notification, so that is why I failed to appear on that one.
You have failed to appear September 23rd of 24. You failed to appear June 4th of 2025.
Would
You
you?
failed-
Okay. So
You failed to, don't, now this is what the record reflects. You failed to
This-
appear.
Yeah.
Subsequently, you failed to appear August 11th of 2025. And
this
let's
is a
see.
lot.
And
This is
now
a
here
lot
you
of
are,
Miss
and your
Courtney.
attorney didn't know you were coming because we weren't going to keep making him come. He was.
Yeah, her attorney isn't even in court because they're like, this lady hasn't
Because
shown
they
up the
gave
last
up.
5
Yeah,
times.
they literally. Yeah, no, I get it. But again, why? Look, after the third time, like, why is she not in jail? Why is her bond not revoked? Why, like, again with the leniency?
It's time for the bench warrant.
We can't be so lenient on that shit. This is what happens. They're going to, you give them an inch, they'll take, over a year of Miss Court date.
It's
Like,
just
Jesus.
genuinely hilarious to me that she is in such a position that her fucking attorney has stopped showing up to court.
Yeah, her attorney has stopped showing up with the approval of the judge. That's what's insane. No, I get it. Go ahead. You don't have to be here. She hasn't shown up for, oh my god, she's actually showed up.
He said he hadn't had any contact with you in so long. He's going to have to see if you qualify for attorney. Are you still wanting a court-appointed attorney?
Yeah, this is the best part. It has been so long that she has to re-qualify for the same attorney. She's dodged
I mean, yeah,
it so much.
it's been well over a year. So yeah, this is just one hell of a look. You can't ignore a problem and it just go away. It just gets worse. Like, you should learn this in fucking middle school.
yes, please.
All right, since it's been so many years, you're going to have to reapply for court-appointed. Now, tell me, Miss Reese, where you work at this time.
I am unemployed.
I like how
Remember what
said
she
that.
said at the start?
Yeah, yeah, wait a minute. Hey, wait. You bitch, you said you were getting ready for work, you fucking... What? You got... What? I can't... Well, okay, wow, just like that, huh?
Where do you work at? I don't have a job. I'm unemployed.
The work you just getting... Alright, hi everyone.
Got it fixed.
Yeah, we're back.
You have
Oh, heck yeah.
been
I'll let you do
unemployed
it.
since at least 2022?
No, ma'am. I have had a couple different jobs, but at this moment, I am unemployed. I went through a rough patch in my life. I got addicted to drugs. I got myself sober. I had to, my friend died in front of me that I resuscitated. That's why I missed my last court date in June. So that's why that
sorry,
I've been
what
missing
did
Your
court.
friend die.
Yeah, we just went down a list right there.
Her friend died that I resuscitated. That's why I missed one of the court dates. Really? What?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, man, girl, you just throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. This isn't how you do it.
This is when you don't show up to work one day when they ask where you were. You're just like, oh, my grand uncle on my mother's side died.
I was
But
really
yeah,
tore
sure.
up about it.
Yeah.
Hi. What
Yeah,
state-
sorry,
In
Miss
May?
Court, Your Honor.
In May?
A
In
friend of
May.
mine died in my arms.
And I
I'm
resuscitated
sorry,
them.
what?
You can't forget that she resuscitated them.
Yeah, she did resuscitate. That's true.
It's not conducive with dying, but apparently she resuscitated them from death, so.
Yeah, she used to revivify, actually.
On my
Well,
birthday, May 12th,
Well, let me
right in
see.
front of me.
May 12th.
Well,
So yeah, that's my fault. I did miss court.
I don't, stop, please. I don't see that you missed court on a May 12th.
in June.
Well, June of this year, 25 or 24?
Of this year.
And
And
when's
that's
your
why
birthday? When's your
May
birthday?
12th. May 12th.
So the person didn't die on your birthday, and you didn't resuscitate or attempt to resuscitate on your birthday.
No, he did.
Well, Mr. Regier, I don't show that she had a May 12th court date.
No, I had a court date after that. And that's why that I missed. Because I was going through that.
All right,
And
stop. What are you trying to tell me? Are you
Yeah,
trying to tell me
okay.
that you couldn't be in court because you were busy resuscitating a friend who passed away?
No, that's not what I'm. No, I'm
Are
explaining
you
to
sure?
you why
'Cause
I
that's
missed
kinda
these
what you
court
said.
dates because my life got hectic, and I wasn't working, and I got addicted to drugs. But now I am.
You notice this lady above her that's kind of smiling, just kind of eating this up.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah. I mean, she has a front row seat to all this tea. I do not blame her.
I can only imagine some of these guys don't have like their audio in or something. There's no way I wouldn't be cracking up at this. I'd have to hold it in really hard.
It would be difficult, yeah.
Clean and sober, and I'm getting my life back. Now I'm here in front of you, trying to do right.
I got it. I got what you're saying now. You're just saying it upset you so bad that your friend died that you turned to drugs and just blew off your court dates.
Yeah,
Right?
I went off the wall and screwed everything up in my life.
Judge, you
But
just
here
can't
I am.
want.
All right.
Trying to get it straightened out, trying to do the right thing here.
Mr. Regier, what was it you wanted to say a while ago?
Your Honor, well, I was merely seeking to advise the court that the state's information is that this is a defendant who has failed to appear on 4 consecutive occasions beginning in September of 2024.
That's bad.
State's information is that
not just 4 failed appearances, 4 consecutive failed appearances.
Yeah.
At that point, you see.
Again, I don't know why they didn't bring her in after. Honestly, two or 3.
I've
After
seen
the
judges
third,
that
it's
if
like
you
3
miss
strikes
one,
you're out.
you get
Like, come
warranted.
on. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, okay, I can understand a court being lenient and not going after only the first one, but after 2 or 3, that's a pattern. They're not coming to court. Bring them in, please.
Yeah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times. I think I'm just retarded.
Yeah, kind of exactly.
Fool me 4 times. What the fuck am I doing at this point?
Yeah, fool me. 5 times? 5 times you fooled me?
the defendant appeared with court-appointed counsel back in July of 2024, so it has been over a year. It would also appear that the court did enter specific orders that the defendant must appear at the courthouse at that time based off the state's information.
I'm not. Why aren't you at the courthouse, ma'am?
Because I was called the courthouse as well as my bond lady, and I got the permission to be over Zoom.
Who gave
I've
you
been
that?
to
That's
jail
not how
on
that
this
works.
several times. I've given you guys.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna find out exactly how she got permission.
Hold
to be
on,
over
hold on.
Zoom. Yes. 5 times. I'm
All right,
just
somebody
impressed.
came to bug me and didn't realize I was streaming.
Oh, fair. But don't worry, we will find out how she got permission to be over Zoom, because this is going to be a big discussion point for a minute.
Then here's what's super funny. Like, she clearly, if she appeared at the court, she would have been taken into custody, and she knows that.
Yep. I don't know, maybe they would have let her go. They let her go the other 5 times.
Thousands of dollars to bond out. I'm trying to do right, and I can't get my life back in order if you're going to throw me in jail.
Who gave you permission to not follow the court order?
The court clerk.
The court clerk told you that she was overriding my order that you didn't have to be here in person.
That's right. And told my bonds lady.
Who's your
Sure
boss
did.
lady?
Kayla. Her name is Kayla.
Well,
Dad, we
frankly,
need more
there's
than that. What the
something
fuck?
not adding up in what you're telling me, because I know our clerk
Yeah, no,
does
for
Well,
real.
not override my orders. Now, she may
Then
have asked me to change it, and I may have. I don't
okay.
know.
Well,
But it's been a
that's
year ago, and there's no. Let me look at the notes.
It's a
If you
year
had that
ago, yeah.
conversation, our clerk would have noted it because they're very diligent. Let's
Thank
see.
you, Bandog, for the
just
10.
recently because I just bonded out in Douglas County.
Yeah, so, I'm just pausing it real quick. Bandog just gave me 10, said, I'm getting pathological liar vibes, very much so. This woman can't fucking tell the truth to save her life.
And my
Why
bonds
is
lady,
the
Kayla, is the one.
Chessa,
What's
why
what?
is the baby here? What baby?
What baby? Looking.
Oh, I think I
I don't-
think Daniel might have a baby. You see that like little head in the
Oh,
bottom
no,
right
wait
of
a
his
minute.
camera?
Oh, I think you might be right. What, wait, he just has a baby? I mean, that's fair.
I guess like sitting on his lap.
A baby can't testify or anything like that, and if he has to be there to take care of the baby, okay, fine. Better than that other freaking Zoom, court thing we saw. Was like, yeah, here's my children that I'm just displaying, and the
Yeah.
judge doing nothing about that. Jesus.
You know, Chad, I've been really focused on Heather's camera. I did not see that somebody brought Daniel a baby.
So it is. Here's a baby.
Sorry, I missed that.
Bonded me out.
Oh, you do it. You got it.
Bonded me out. She came from Topeka, Kansas to bond me out of Douglas County, which is Lawrence, Kansas. I got the paperwork, which they messed the paperwork up and put Bourbon County. So then I got another warrant issued by you, which I got taken care of because Douglas County messed up the paperwork. So that
Again, I
warrant
wanna know
got
what she's
dropped
being
because of
charged
their
with.
issue, and called the court clerk as well as my bonds lady Kayla to confirm that I could be on Zoom in front of you.
You know, it would actually be so funny.
What?
Ma'am, this is a littering. This is a littering case. Like you owe us $500 for littering. Why is it this hard?
I show
this was a
March
$50
19th,
ticket
24,
for
the
5
defendant
of
called
us
and
people
said
that-
she needed
It's
the
like
Zoom link
nothing.
for March 20th.
So
And they read.
you don't show that I just got arrested in Douglas County for this on a warrant and bonded out?
Ma'am,
Yes,
wait a
ma'am.
minute. Okay. So, Clerk Jennifer says you called March 19th, 2024. Apparently what you told her is you needed the Zoom link for court on 2024. And she provided the email address and had you read it back to her and send it to the Zoom link. But the email was returned as undelivered.
The one girl above Heather is having so much fun.
She is. She's having a blast. Kendall was too. If you saw Kendall on the upper right, she's not there
That's probably
anymore.
why-
But she was.
That's probably why she's
She
not
was
there
losing
anymore.
her mind. Yeah, no, she had to go out of frame because she's fucking losing it. Because it's that fucking hilarious.
And I agree with chat that Jamar up top is probably like looking that way because he's trying to hold it in.
Yeah, no, that looks like somebody just trying to keep it together.
Keep it together. You can't do. You're in trouble right now.
Yeah, you're in
Can't
court.
make
Yeah,
a
you're
show
in
of
court.
yourself.
You can't.
Oh,
Oh man.
and so then that court date, the next day, March 20th, let's see, state by Regier, defendant present via Zoom, Patterson appointed. Okay, that was by Zoom. May 20th, you were here by Zoom. Darren Patterson was present.
Yes, ma'am.
And it was set over to July 22nd.
Okay.
The last court date that I had with
Please,
you.
would you please be patient and let me take care of the court? Okay, so July 5th of this year, you called asking for continuance on your case. The clerk told you that could not be done, as that date was set in court with the judge and your attorney. She said you could speak with your attorney and see if he could file a motion on her behalf, which is exactly what I would have expected the clerk to do and would have asked the clerk to do. So you were supposed to call your attorney on July 5th of 2024 and apparently did not do that, did you? Yes or no? Yes or no?
I don't remember.
All right. Well, apparently you didn't. Then July 22nd of 2024, we're still over a year ago, your attorney was present, you were present at separate locations. You said you could not hear anything, so I set the matter over to September 23rd, 24, and as Mr. Regier keeps saying, I ordered that you must appear in person at the Judicial Center as a condition of your bond. So as you sit here on this camera in Zoom, you are in violation of your bond because you were ordered to be here at the courthouse because you couldn't make your device work, you couldn't get your volume. So you're in violation of your bond. Mr. Regier, your recommendations at this time?
She's not in violation of her bond because her bond told her Zoom today.
No,
She's got a random guy in there.
Yeah, you fucking get your boy toy to shut the fuck up, first of all. He holds the camera. He doesn't talk.
Stuff over
Sorry,
and
that
over
seemed a
again
little
like
odd,
there's
but come
multiple
on.
charges and there's not.
I'm gonna go to jail over this, and I'm trying to do right, and this is not
Miss Reese, stop. Miss Reese, is that your attorney? I don't think that's Mr. Patterson.
No, that is not my attorney.
Who is that?
That is my.
And then if you guys have canceled her attorney,
Sir, are you a legally licensed?
I'm gonna go to jail.
Sir, step in front of the camera if you're going to appear. Get in front of the camera.
You guys, she is here
Sir,
doing the best that she can, and I'm hearing everything that you.
Oh my god, you're right. Holy shit. Holy goddamn shit, that's fucking hilarious. He just, just look at him. He looks fucking insane.
Look at fucking Kendall up there.
She can't handle it. She can't handle it. She's like really she's trying to physically hold in the laughter. That's what that is right there.
And then you've got the Stevie girl on the left side. Like, you can see it on her face. She is sent right now.
Dude, it is so fucking funny. I mean, this guy just came out of left field shirtless, looking like he's on a fucking diet of only methamphetamine.
Yeah, I'm not one to judge how people look, chat. You guys know that. But if there was a uniform for meth use, I think he's wearing it.
Yeah, no, he's got look, he's clenching his jaw in the stove frame. This dude is the walking PSA of why you don't do that drug.
You say, and you keep repeating the same stuff. Like if it's multiple stuff, it's the same thing. You keep going over and over about her bondsman bonded her out, dude.
Are you the judge here, sir?
Hey, dude, if she's on bond.
All right, I'm going, unless you identify yourself,
yeah, it's just
you're off this
here.
call. What is your name?
Why does Daniel have a shirt that says pain on it?
I'm sorry. As soon as she said that, he just went, he just fucking left. Oh, fucking. Oh my god. Okay, let's do this.
It's just, Daniel got up to, I guess, put it, I think there's a baby cage back there, and he just has a shirt that just says pain on it. Just big leg. What?
This is wild.
Is that a reference? What does that mean?
It's just pain.
Look, my name is Jerry Banks. Okay,
Jerry, Jerry, Banks, Banks.
Well, congratulations, you're correct.
All right. Do you know what contempt of court is, sir? Have you ever heard of that? You're practicing law without a license.
I understand they are. I understand. That's all they're doing. I get that.
How are you? How are you related to her?
This is my kids' father. He is the one that has got me
Oh, so it's
out
your
of the
baby daddy.
streets and is doing better.
Are you a
Okay.
judge? Sir, are you a judge? Are you trying to take over my job?
Judge, but he is my
No, but you're
helper.
the bonds lady that approved this, and through your court system, you have to understand that. You guys
I'm
have stuff
finding
you have
you
to follow
both in
too.
contempt of court and going to fine you and have you both thrown in jail if you don't stop acting the way you are right now. We're going to try to do this orderly, and I am the judge. I don't want to make a big deal about that, other than you have to understand that in a judicial process, the judge is in charge. Do you understand?
Look at Kendall. She's like full turtling
Kendall's-
upright now just to keep from
Yeah,
laughing.
yeah, she's really, like, she is physically restraining herself. She's actually locked up her voice box with her muscles, so she won't fucking laugh.
She can't hold it in.
It's amazing is what it is.
This is why, like, these multiple, like, showing everybody courtrooms is so good, because then you see everybody's reaction to what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, even Mr. Regier, the actual lawyer, has just had his head down the whole time. Probably trying to think about something else, like...
Understand that, Heather Reese?
Yes, I do.
Now,
But you're not listening to me.
now
Oh,
this
poor
is totally
baby.
out of hand, and we're going to do this orderly, and you're going to listen to me and respond accordingly. All right, Jerry Reese is, unless he's your licensed attorney and he hasn't entered his appearance on this case, he is not
Kendall's
allowed
coming
to
back.
represent you. Do you understand that?
Oh, he's coming back?
Yes.
All right, he needs to keep himself quiet and quit interfering in this hearing, or he will be found in contempt, and I will order him to pay the consequences of that. Where are you right now,
Yeah,
Miss
you don't.
Reese?
Yeah, you.
Here
You're
at
not-
this house.
Whose house is that?
No, I'm not. It's not my house.
Is it Jerry Reese's house?
This is what makes me convinced that she knows what she's doing, that she's, like, really
She does.
keenly aware. Because as soon as the judge says, "Oh, well, where are you then?" At a house.
Yeah, at a house, not my
What
house.
house?
Yeah, you know
Not mine.
why I'm asking this question. You know what's gonna happen when you answer. You know you have to. Like, look, honestly, at this point, just be like, yeah, I'm on my way to surrender myself to the court right now.
Yeah.
Get in the car and go to court because that's all that's happening right now.
Yeah. What police office do you want me to go to? I'll just go right now.
Yeah, no, exactly. They want that address so they can send the cops for you.
Please let her be charged with jaywalking. That would just be the cherry on top of the shit sundae.
Yeah, it's just jaywalking. Why do you
That's
even have
Jerry
an
Reese's
attorney for
head.
this?
No, it's my son's house.
All right. What's your son's name?
It doesn't matter.
No, that's irrelevant.
That's
No, it
irrelevant.
does.
That is irrelevant.
It does
You-
not matter.
That does not. I'll tell you what.
Oh,
My
Jesus.
son's name is Aaron, and that's all you're going to get. My son has nothing to do with this case.
All right. This is why I don't like Zoom hearings, is because I can't just have the officer.
Well, now he's... I mean, your son might have something to do with the case, because he might be harboring a fugitive.
Yeah, this might be obstruction of justice. I don't know.
Put you in cuffs and take you to jail when you're defiant like that and disrespectful, and you refuse to follow the dignity of the courtroom.
I'm trying, ma'am, but you're not.
Well, you're
My
not.
son's
You're trying
name
to
is
tell me.
Aaron.
You're making rulings
I
of
object,
what's
Your Honor.
relevant and what's
Why?
not
Because
relevant.
it's
And I don't have
devastating
time
to
for
my
all of this
case.
today because I have 30-some people on here that also deserve a fair day in court and a timely day. They've got lives to live too.
And I
So-
understand.
I am.
So Stevie has been fully sent to God now. They have also left the camera.
Yeah, no, Stevie had to go.
The Vanessa girl she's done a really good job keeping a straight face. Also, I gotta move Ava so you guys can see. She is now also at the point where she needs to physically restrain
she has
herself.
to physically she has to cover her face because there's no control there anymore. You can only witness stupidity so potent before your face will betray your brain.
I'll scoot us over a little bit better so maybe we have a... Yeah, you guys can see it a little easier. Shit. And attached Ava to me. There we go.
Help!
Finding you in contempt right now for being defiant and wasting the time that the others need to be in court. If Jerry Reese interjects anymore, he's going to be found in contempt.
It doesn't light up, so who do you want to bet is the one that has the chirp? Because I think it's just a short enough sound. It's a short enough sound clip that you don't see it light up.
Like the chirp is probably coming from Jamar.
No, he's on a beach right now, Ava. Where would it come from?
Yeah, you're right. He's on a beach. He's. Sir, this is Kansas. Where are you?
Fully sent to God. Wild statement.
He's supposed to appear in court. That is a palm tree. There are no palm trees in Kansas.
Like,
it's an African ceiling bird.
I think fully sent to God is a good way to describe it, because not only does she walk away because she's cracking up laughing, but because of her, like, camera angle, whatever she's doing, her entire background is super blurry. So she's just gone, and it's just like this white, blurry void.
Ricardo didn't have the chirp. He's in a car.
Yeah.
That's the classic fire, like, change your fire alarm batteries, chirp. It's classic.
We can cut out a couple people, including Ricardo and Samuel, because both of them are in cars. I just now realized Samuel's in a car, by the way. Ew.
Is Samuel in a car?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He's
right.
You can see the window behind him, and he's wearing a Fulbright vest. He's probably at work.
Oh, honestly, I would love to see somebody answer Zim call, and they're just, like, on a sailboat. like what the fuck? And...
Better than that, I want to see somebody answer the Zoom on their phone, and they're, like, sitting on a jet ski or something.
Yeah, no, exactly. Just like, what the fuck?
Does your bondsman know where you are, Miss?
I want to feel like on coastal cities that's happened at least once. I really want to feel like it
probably has.
Reese?
No.
All right, I'm ending this hearing. You're not allowed to order the court around.
I'm not talking to you. I'm trying to get other people to be quiet so I can talk to you one-on-one and hear you. I'm sorry.
All right,
I am trying, ma'am.
Miss Reese, if you do not want me to order that you be taken into custody right now on a contempt citation, you better settle down and listen to me. I am not going to put up with this anymore today, this indignity in court. We are going to continue this case at your request to 9 a.m. No, I'm going to continue that to 1:30 today.
Oh, thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership strips.
1:30 today, and you must be present.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
At the Butler County Courthouse. If you're not...
I don't have a way. I don't have a car. I don't have a license. I have a job interview at 1:30 today. Please.
You just happen to have a job interview today at 1:30.
Yes, ma'am, I do. I swear to God, I do. I promise I do.
Who will corroborate that? Who will confirm that?
I can send you the message on my phone.
No,
I don't. Marco's Pizza. Marco's Pizza.
MARKO.
Yes, Marco Pizza. Yes, they can confirm that, ma'am.
Pizza.
Margot or Marca? Margot or Marco?
Marco.
What town is Marco's Pizza in?
Cedric.
You're in Cedric. Is that where you are, in Cedric County?
Yes, ma'am.
Dude,
the
judge straight up,
you better call your bondsman and tell your bondsman.
X for that interview. They press exit out so hard. You just so happen to have an interview today. Okay.
And you
were
can't
getting
drive
ready
to
for
the
work earlier too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
You can't drive to the courthouse, but you're going to be driving to Marco's
What are you
Pizza.
getting this? Yeah, how are you getting to this interview if you don't have a way to get to anywhere? Oh, girl, you were in trouble.
Please call them and say they've never heard of her.
Yeah. Oh my
What
god.
agency is that bondsman again?
Oh man.
Oh,
I think it's AAA. I can't remember. I know that her name is Kayla. I've been in contact with her since I bonded out.
Will you call her and tell her you're ordered to be here at 1:30, and if you're not, I'm going to revoke your bond.
Ma'am, I can't make it there.
Let me see.
You have to.
Please, I am trying to do right. I'm trying to get my life. That's why I'm here in front of you. I know I missed work.
Your actions keep getting you in trouble. The way you've acted in this court, we should have been.
Just for her,
easy.
what?
Well, just for you, we will. You will tell us where. We'll have a cop come pick you up to take you to court that morning. Don't worry, we got your ride covered.
Done 5 minutes or 10 minutes ago. Easy Bail Bonds. I do not know that company, but you call them and tell them you have a hearing at 1:30. They.
Can you see Kendall is way back in the background now? You can just barely see her moving around.
She's sent. She said she's really trying.
Better have you here. You've already cost second chance bail bonding $1,000, and now you're going to cost e-bail bond $6,000. So you call them, Mr. Regier. I'm going to recall this. We have a 1:30 docket today.
Oh, she's
I'm going to order
outside
that she be here at 1:30 today.
Yeah, she went moving outside, I guess, to get away from the baby daddy.
She went out. She went outside. She grabbed the gun as you hear sirens. She's doing the Breaking Bad thing. Like, no, all right, you coming for me? Let me tell you. Oh no.
Can we try this again? Call your attorney, Miss Reese.
I don't have an.
Yes, you do. You have Darren Patterson. Darren Patterson was appointed. You've been told to call him several different times now. You call your attorney today. We'll see if he can be here at 1:30. If he can, great. If he can't, I understand. But if you want a court-appointed attorney, you will call Mr. Patterson this morning.
I will call him. I will.
Do you have his number? I've given it to you multiple times, but do you have it? You need it again?
I do. Let me grab a pen, please.
Everyone, go get a pen and paper right now if you don't have one.
Everyone,
I don't know how many times I tell everyone, bring a pencil and paper to court.
Putting the phone, please. Okay.
Always.
I'm ready.
Ma'am,
I'm ready.
All right.
Okay.
Darren.
Judge, calm down.
Darren. Darren. Patterson. Traditional spelling of Patterson. Patterson. Clerk, if you would please get the file over to Mr. Patterson or Mr. Regier, whichever one of you forwards that to him. It's probably you, Mr. Regier, as discovery. And then if you'd like, see if he can be here at 1:30, clerk. I doubt if he can, and I won't hold it against him if he can't. But if he can, that'd be great. Now, Miss Reese, you better be here because if he shows up, takes time off his schedule, his busy schedule, and you don't, if your bondsman doesn't drive you over here, the bondsman's going to lose $6,000. You're going to share that loss, and another warrant's going to be issued. You've already had plenty of warrants. You know how that works.
Yeah, the bondsman will give you a ride.
I have a job interview at 1:30 today.
And I have a job at 1:30 today, and you better be here.
Yeah, sorry.
You kind of used all of your chances.
Yeah, you were getting ready for work, and then you're unemployed, and now you have a job interview.
Exactly.
Listen, we don't believe anything you're saying.
Now, you keep making the rules as you go in life, and that's not the way it works.
She goes, Your Honor, I'm supposed to resuscitate my best friend that day. I have to resuscitate him at 1:30.
I have to resuscitate him every day.
If everybody did that, we would have a disastrous lifestyle for all of us. So
I understand I messed up in the past, but please understand that I'm on the right track and I am trying.
You're not on the right track, and I can't believe you're trying because you've done nothing but argue with me. This hearing should have been done and over with in no time at all, but you've sat here and you have argued and defied and told me how it is, and you've made rulings of what's relevant and not, and you brought in someone who's not an attorney who's been practicing trying to take over not only your representation but my role. So this has got to stop right now. Your bond will be continued. The $6,000 cash or surety bond is continued with the added condition that you reappear here at the Butler County Courthouse in person as you were told to do this morning. And if you're not, if you have other things that are more important, I'll just issue a bench warrant and the sheriff can pick you up when he finds you.
And there you go.
You know, in the midst of this shit show, it is nice to see that it looks like Daniel was a good dad sitting there playing with the kid.
Yeah, Daniel's is rocking it.
And I don't want that Mr. Reese coming with you and trying to represent you, or he'll be prosecuted for practicing law without a license.
Ma'am, I wasn't trying to be defiant. I was just explaining to
All
you
right,
that
I
the
spent
Zoom
enough
got
time
set
on
up.
your hearing. I have spent enough time on your hearing. Do you understand me now? Nobody but me can tell you that
Yeah,
you can
this is
appear
just
by
the
Zoom
orders.
because I have ordered
You
that
don't
you
get to
appear in
talk
person.
anymore.
I
Do
understand.
you? All right, then we'll be in recess.
The court told me to. I don't understand.
We'll
No,
be
The
in
she
court
didn't.
recess.
set the Zoom up, and now I'm in trouble for
She
it.
didn't.
There is not one thing in my notes that say that what you're telling me is true. In fact, it's
I
to the
can prove
contrary.
it. I can
All
prove
right,
it.
you bring your proof this afternoon. All right, go now,
There you
or I'm
go.
going to find you in contempt for taking up more time interfering with all these other people's hearings. You're excused at this time on the condition
Get
that you
wrecked.
reappear 1:30 p.m. today before me on Zoom, and it'll be in person, not Zoom, in person. All right. Now then,
I really do share the judge's dislike of Zoom hearings. I would hate to be a judge having to conduct Zoom hearings. That would be a nightmare.
Yeah, so how do we feel about this, Lady? What are your thoughts?
Dude, this lady is every kind of fucking crazy in the box. It's funny, we still don't know what she did. I would love to know what she had done. What this little misdemeanor of a thing that's blown up into a mountain of a problem.
Exactly. Let me see if I can find it. Because I thought I had it in this one, but maybe I didn't, and I forgot to save it. But
Where's
there
the
is another
footnote
video
that she didn't
of
show
her
up that
showing up
afternoon?
to court. She did show up.
Oh, she does
actually.
show up. Okay, she did. Okay, she actually shows up. Alright, you
And
heard it here, chat. She actually did show up.
I think I accidentally
That's
didn't
wild.
save it. But
Does it
because
go any
they
better
actually
for
do.
her?
It does not. Oh, here we go. I found it. So we will.
Are we gonna add that to the watch together?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start this one up. So she does actually show up to court.
There we are.
Why-
So right over there. Thank you.
No, it skipped ahead to the next one. No, it's
Oh
this
no.
one. It's being annoying. There we go.
There we go.
So yeah, she does show up finally.
Had heard
there's
this
Webster.
morning there was a case that I wasn't.
And this guy right
this,
here.
Okay, so Darren
Darren
did make it to
Patterson.
court. Hey, fucking kudos to fucking Mr. Patterson here, who actually fucking dropped whatever he was doing. I'm sure he was busy, and he went into court. That's big good attorney points for any attorney who is able to do that shit.
Exactly, yeah. So he does end up showing up for her. And she also does end up showing up.
Clear whether I was reappointed on or not, but you moved it to the 1:30 today, and that person is at the courthouse, I believe, Heather Reese.
yes. So you want to bring in Heather Reese?
Your Honor, Miss
Oh
Reese
yeah,
is here.
look at that.
And,
Okay, thank you.
and
With
Judge,
the
I've never
bailiff
spoken
there,
with Miss
like, yeah,
Reese.
they're ready to grab her up.
Yeah,
They're
she'll be in the court
absolutely
security
ready.
one here in the center.
Yeah, I can tell.
Breakout room with her if the court wanted me to participate today in some way.
All right.
And Your Honor,
Yes.
if the court could go on record very briefly, this may be somewhat of a formality, but the state would be seeking a ruling as to whether or not counsel for the defense has in fact been reappointed to this matter. The state understands as that was somewhat inconclusive at the previous hearing.
And I'd like to know that too, Judge.
I was wondering about that.
We are back on the record in BU 2022 TR 3803, State of Kansas versus Heather Jean Reese. Jared Regier appearing for the state. Darren Patterson now appearing for the defendant, who also appears in person at the Butler County Judicial Center, as she was ordered to appear this morning but did not. Mr. Patterson, I don't recall.
She's still going to get shit for that because of the way the judge just said that.
100%.
It might have been a retelling of what happened, but it was quite literally, yeah, I'm still sore about that.
If we actually got into her financial status, did you fill out the application like I told you to, Miss Reese?
No, Your Honor. I'm confused on this case, and I don't know what you want me to do.
And Judge, may
I did call him.
Okay.
I did call his office, ma'am.
Wow, okay, I'm sorry, but honestly, bailiff, take her away.
Yeah.
I would from that, with the fucking faces and the attitude immediately, your first response, get out of here. Get the fuck out of my court.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right after I got off the phone with you.
Yep.
Okay, and I told you they may not be available just instantaneously for you. And I wasn't going to hold that against you, Mr. Patterson, if you weren't.
And if I may, Judge.
Yes.
Judge, I just wanted to tell the court she did call. I was not available to talk to her at that time, so I had not. But I did, based on that, went back and reviewed the hearing from this morning. And at the beginning of the hearing, the court was starting the process of asking her currently what her income was. The court stopped, ordered that she fill out a form for court-appointed counsel. Had never made that order, but then I see where her confusion is. Several minutes later, about 15 minutes later, the court then ordered she appear here with her attorney. And I don't know that the court actually appointed an attorney yet. So I think that's where her confusion is at this point.
Correct.
And you reached that conclusion without talking to her. I'm impressed. All right, where do you work?
I am unemployed, ma'am. I had a job interview today at 1:30 that I missed out on to be here.
All right. I see the attitude hasn't changed any. You're unemployed. And I think you couldn't give me some answers. That's why I wanted you to come in and fill out an application. I don't want to waste all day sitting here asking you questions that you don't know the answer to. Deputy, give her the application. All right. You're unemployed since how long?
A little over a year.
And why have you been unemployed for over a year?
Because I've been working on getting my life back together and I got myself sober, ma'am.
That's right. You couldn't resuscitate someone. They passed away and you turned to drugs and let your life go to pieces. I think that's paraphrasing what you told me today, isn't it?
Oh my God, the shade.
That's not exactly correct, but yes.
Lady, you're in so much trouble right now.
Dude,
everything the judge says is
I've
correct.
never seen a judge. Yeah, no, I've never seen a judge get this spicy with you're in trouble. You're in serious trouble.
Even if the judge says something that's patently wrong about your character, you're like, yep, that's right. I'm sorry. You were in so much trouble. It's time to just let it go.
Yeah, no, for real. No, you're this is just where you get to take your flogging. I don't know what else to tell you.
Well, I'm going to reappoint Mr. Patterson to represent you. So, Mr. Patterson, how do you want to go from here? Do you want a breakout room with her?
Judge, if I give a breakout room,
she went through 36
I looked
cases
case over.
and didn't
Maybe we
forget
can finish
about
it
her.
this morning and be done with it.
This afternoon, that'd be fine. All right.
Yeah, this afternoon.
All right. Let's see. Deputy?
Your Honor, her bondsman is here as well. That she had
Oh,
a
that's
contact
great.
come bring her.
Oh, that's
She's
Yeah.
asking
fucking
to
great.
approach.
If I could approach, Your Honor, I would appreciate it.
I don't think, is there a motion? There is a motion for judgment on bond that was mailed. Is the state still seeking motion, that judgment on bond, Mr. Regier?
Jared, you're muted.
Your Honor, the state's information is that an order withdrawing motion for judgment on bond was previously filed with the court approximately 10 days prior.
All right, so
Okay.
bondsman, come on out here and tell me what you want to say. I've got a full docket, but okay, tell us your name.
I'll be quick. Good afternoon, Your Honor. When I'm fairly new to bonding, and whenever I bonded her out in August, I'm sorry, my legs are shaky. I have Huntington's disease. The jail, Douglas County Jail. I have the original criminal appearance
Hold up.
bond
What's your
here.
name, please? What's your name, please?
Kayla Flory. I'm with Easy Bail Bonds.
Okay, now there isn't a
Kayla's
motion to
Kayla.
revoke bond at this point.
Correct. I would just like to, the bond was originally written by the jail for Bourbon County, and not Butler. And so on the bond and everything, it's written for Bourbon. So poor Heather,
Okay, so
she's
she
been
wants to
confused the
have-
whole
yeah.
time. She's communicated with me for bond conditions every Friday we talk. She's told me when she's moved. She's told me when her phone number has changed. And I've agreed to give her rides because that was part of her issues as to why she failed to appear. But she's doing incredible. She's doing everything I've asked of and that our company has asked.
You got too much compassion for being a bondsman, Kayla.
When she's failed like
Yeah,
three
you're
bonds
advocating.
before,
You're advocating. Yeah, you're advocating for your client, which is a bondsmen don't need to do that.
yeah.
Just saying.
Of, and I would just any sort of continuance or a public defender she could have would be incredible.
She was given a public defender.
Yep.
When was that? Let's see. At least August 11th of 2025.
That's Bondsman Cartman.
So whether she's
Yeah,
been
so I
talking to him about
bonded her. I'm sorry. I bonded her out on August 28th, and she was told that she didn't have a public defender until this morning. She needed to apply for one.
Now, who told her that? Who told you that?
You did. Yeah, I'm sorry, but the judge actually, this was on, like you said. Oh, it's been so long, we might have to requalify you, so you currently don't have a attorney. And I'm not sure if Darren Patterson's gonna be available for you, but we'll see. So, like, I understand the confusion here. Judge, you're being a little bit, obtuse here. Well, yeah, exactly. You're being a little bit,
Judge,
argumentative.
I'm sorry to interrupt. That was one we discussed early this morning. When I noted that there were some people on there that I hadn't seen for about a year because they'd failed to appear. Generally, in those cases, they needed to reapply to see if they still qualify or not.
Yep.
And court agreed at that time.
Well, I understand this is a 2022 case, but my docket notes show as recently as August 11th of 2025, the defendant failed to appear. You, Mr. Patterson, were here on her behalf. And then let's see, if I go backwards to when you were actually appointed, June 4th of 2025, she failed to appear again. At some point, you were appointed.
I like her accent.
You were here September 23rd to 24th for her. Okay, I see what you're
Once
saying. That
again,
is a year
failure to
ago.
appear.
You were here for her, Mr. Patterson, May 20th of 2024. Here we go. March 20th of 2024, Miss Bondsman. Darren Patterson was appointed via Zoom. And the matter was set for May 20th of 2024. And then, as I said, he kept appearing for her and she didn't show up. So I don't know where she got the idea she didn't have an attorney when he kept coming to court and she didn't.
I just meant for this specific, for this court, or for this hearing. She was unaware if she had an attorney.
Well,
I don't want to argue with you, ma'am. I appreciate you and your everything. I just wanted to say she is really doing really good. I can take her across the street to Mr. Patterson immediately. I'm keeping an eye on her, and she really is. She's got her stuff turned around, and she's trying to get this taken care of.
You really
Look
you've
at that
hit
face.
your what is it?
Look at Judge's face. That is a face of disbelief. That is honestly, if you were to look up the Urban Dictionary definition of press X to doubt, it would just be that face.
Yeah. Like the bondsman here, what's the saying? You've hitched your carriage to the wrong horse? Or
Yeah,
something.
you're too close to the situation. It feels like you're a friend to this individual, which I'm sorry. And you mentioned it yourself, you're new to being a bonds person, but you cannot be this attached to your clients. This is somebody who, she's acting like a character testimony almost, when it's like, we don't need that right now. This is really kind
She's
of
already
irrelevant,
fucked
and
right
you're kind
now.
of showing your unprofessional attachment when it comes to your clients. As a new bonds person appearing in front of a judge, this is not going to color your career in a positive manner.
Yeah, like you need to understand, she is in court right now because she has done something wrong. And you can't be like, well, she's actually improved a lot. It's like, well, we're here today because she hasn't.
Yes, Francis Karma in my chat just said, I don't think it is in the interest of the bondsman to be advocating for them. And absolutely right. This bonds person is acting against her own interests and the interests of the bonds company that she's a part of.
And it's not going to work. The lady's like already in so much trouble.
Judge Webster has 100% made up her mind about what's going to happen here.
Well, I have no way of knowing what she's doing if she doesn't come to court. And then when she does come,
Yeah.
she has quite the attitude. If you want to go back and look at the video to see the attitude today.
Yeah, it was pretty attitudinal.
I understand, Your Honor.
All right. Well, she's your problem. If you want to take responsibility for her, and it is your money, your agency's money on the line when she doesn't come to court.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
So, Mr. Regier, well, how do you want to proceed today?
And I apologize for interrupting again, Judge. I'm doing a lot today. I apologize.
Oh, that's okay.
I wanted to see if we could finish it today, if I could just have a chance to talk with her. And if the security doesn't have a breakout room available, they could walk across the street. I will talk with her here, and she can come back then to the court security for court.
He's got a good office location.
Yeah.
If he's right across the street from the court.
People leave court and they're like, shit, I need a lawyer. And he's just right next door. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
let's
he's
go over there.
literally, yeah, that's perfect. That's really prime real estate for a lawyer.
All right. Do we have a room for her deputies to talk with her attorney?
I do not have an extra room this afternoon for this. Like Mr. Patterson said, she can walk across the street and talk to him.
Absolutely.
And she can come back.
The bondsman would walk her across the street to Mr. Patterson's office, and maybe
Oh my
Mr.
God, they are
Patterson
so
can.
concerned she's gonna flee.
Really
She needs an
quick.
escort and shit. Like, yeah, no, I'm on Judge Webster's side here. She has failed to appear to court so many times. Honestly, the fact that we have you here, I want to make sure you don't slip away again.
Really quick. Has anybody else been getting calls from the CDC to take a survey?
No, I don't have a phone, so.
I keep getting phone calls from the CDC asking me to take a survey in relation to like health and shit. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm good.
This is the third time
have
the
no
first time
power
I
here.
answered. The first time I answered to see what it was, because it just said CDC. I'm like, there's no way this is actually the CDC calling me. Like, that shit's fake.
Yeah, honestly, look, that's low-key terrifying. If I look at my caller ID, it just says CDC. I'm like, oh, fuck, I must be really sick or something. You answer it. Sir, you need to quarantine yourself immediately. You have super cancer AIDS. I'm sorry, I have what?
They just left me a voicemail.
They really want to. Wow, if they left you a voicemail, they really want to get a hold of you.
I don't want to take
kinda
your
fucking weird.
survey.
I don't.
I didn't even get COVID. Call somebody else about your Rona shit.
Direct us all from there after he's had a chance to talk to her. Okay, we'll be in recess. And I'm sorry, what was the bondsman name again?
Kayla Flory with Easy Bail Bonds.
Okay, Miss Flory, if you'd walk
Easy
across
bail
the street.
bonds.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Devastator says 4 months state followed by rehab if they accept. If not, community service. Lol.
Oh yeah, he was talking about the government. I think where he is will actually pay for and sponsor rehab if they want it, and will take it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Are we recording Destiny? Are we on the record?
It would actually
Yes,
be
Your
hilarious
Honor.
on a pause. It would have been so funny. She walks out, right? And 2 minutes later, the security guy here runs in. She freaking ran for it, man. She's just freaking going. Full sprint from everyone.
Or he just walks back in calmly, sits down, and says, Judge, we currently have the police after her. As soon as we got outside, she just booked it and started running down the road.
Yeah, she just, full on sprint.
We are on the record in BU 2022 TR 3803, State of Kansas versus Heather Jean Reese. Please announce appearances.
By the way, can I,
Okay, we're back. And look, nobody is, there's no extra people in the Zoom call, which tells me that this is the last of the docket for Zoom hearings, at least, for this judge.
Yeah.
Jared Regier on behalf of the state.
Your Honor, Darren Patterson appear on behalf of Heather Reese. Miss Reese does appear from Courthouse Security 3. Judge, I would announce at this time, pursuant to plea negotiations, Miss Reese is going to enter plea of guilty to count 1, driving while suspended, Class B non-person misdemeanor. State has agreed to dismiss count 2.
No way.
That's your
No
plea
way.
agreement?
It was all of that? All of that for fucking driving with a suspended license. That is hilarious. You went through all of that. My God. Holy shit, chat, you heard it here. Oh my fucking God. You dumb, my God. 3 years of dodging court.
Mr. Gear,
That is the state's understanding, Your Honor.
and is there any
Oh
agreement
my
about
God.
sentencing recommendations?
Your Honor, the state understands that was not specifically discussed during plea negotiations. However, at the time of sentencing, subject to a guilty plea being successfully entered during today's setting, the state is prepared to recommend a $100 fine, that the court impose appropriate court costs and determine attorney fees. The state would further be recommending, at the time of sentencing, a 120-day suspended jail sentence subject to 6 months non-reporting probation. Beyond the issue of sentencing, but also relevant from the state's perspective, it does appear that a pro se motion had been previously filed in this matter, specifically a motion for removal of reduction of traffic fines, fees, and reinstatement fees. I'm not sure if counsel for the defense takes a position on that or not at this juncture.
Judge, I would tell the court I was not aware of that motion, but it's pursuant to statute, I think it's prematurely filed because there's no court costs, fines, or fees yet. So I think that's something that she would have to consider later. So at this point, I don't think it's ripe for the court to consider.
Very well. Miss Reese, have you entered into a plea agreement with the state on this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how do you plead to count 1, driving while suspended?
Guilty, Your Honor.
By pleading guilty, are you admitting?
Ma'am, look at what a 10-minute conversation with a lawyer will do for your attitude.
Exactly. You know what happened when she got in there.
Yes, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. Fucking perfect. Yeah. This is what lawyers are for. Okay, we're just there to tell you, hey, stop being fucking retarded. Say yes. Say no. Speak only when spoken to. Etc. etc.
And you know, like as soon as she got in there, he was like, "Listen, you're fucked." Like.
Yeah, no.
This was such a minor issue.
Like, hey, listen,
and you are fucked now.
You just have to take this. I'm sorry. We'll get you the morning after pill, but you're literally fucked.
Yeah, like you should not have done all this.
That you did drive while your license was suspended in Butler County, Kansas on November 23rd of 2022.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is anyone making you enter this plea by any threats or promises other than your plea agreement?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand that with this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial? You will most likely be found guilty and unable to appeal that conviction?
Yes, Your Honor.
And knowing all of this, you still wish to waive your attorney. I'm sorry, not waive your attorney, but you still wish to enter this plea?
Yeah, what?
Yes, Your Honor.
And where were you doing this driving while your license was suspended on November 23rd? I know you said in Butler County, but do you remember what location in Butler County?
The Turnpike, Your Honor.
Kansas Turnpike inside of Butler County?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Regier, is that what your evidence would show?
One moment, Your Honor.
Okay, Regier, you kind of dropped the ball there. You should have that pulled up.
100%, yeah.
Your Honor, were this case proceed to trial on the issue of jurisdiction, the state's evidence would show that stop occurred on November 23rd of 2022, approximately 3 years prior to today's date, on I-35 at milepost 69. The state's information is that it is within Butler County boundaries between Towanda and El Dorado city limits.
All right. And that also is known as the Kansas Turnpike. Is that what you were in reference to, Ms. Reese?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I accept your plea as freely and voluntarily entered and find you guilty. Recommendations for sentencing, I will follow those. Your fine will be $100 and 108 court costs. I will waive your attorney fees based on what you told me previously about your work history. You will be given a 120-day jail sentence, but you will not have to serve that so long as you successfully complete a 6-month non-reporting probation. That means you do not see a probation officer, but you are on probation for 6 months from today. That probation has just a few conditions. Number 1, do not violate any laws for 6 months. Number 2, pay the amount owed, which is $208. How much time do you need to pay $208?
If I could get at least 3 months, I should have it be able to pay before then, but.
Okay. Condition number 2, you have to pay within 90 days.
Your Honor, I'm sorry to interrupt, Your Honor, but I was just informed that I can pay that today.
All right. If you can pay that today, that leaves you with just one condition of probation, and that is to violate no laws. So I'm going to order that you pay it on your way out of the courthouse today by the close of business.
You know what just happened there?
What?
The bail bondswoman just signaled that she will be paying that for her today. She's way too close. Look, I've guaranteed, like, this is a new company. She's the new owner of said company. she's gonna have a lot of learning to do. Her heart is way too on her sleeve for this kind of work. I'm just saying.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
And you do have I think you did post a cash bond that you can pay that out of if you have the right signatures. But you can take that up with the clerk as well.
Okay.
Right.
Judge, she has a surety bond. Her bondsman's there.
Oh, I thought she had a cash bond.
Her bondsman's present, Judge.
That's right. She did have a bond. Okay, well, I'll let you, the bondsman, and the clerk work out how you're going to pay it. As long as you pay it within 90 days, you're going to be good with your probation. But if you violate any more laws, or if you don't pay today or within 90 days, I'm going to leave it within 90 days,
It's just
Mr.
bizarre.
Revere. Pay it within 90 days, then you will not have to get your probation revoked and serve the 120 days. Anything else we need to address, Mr. Regier? You're welcome.
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Mr. Patterson, anything further?
Nothing further, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Patterson, Mr. Regier, Deputy, and thank you, Ms. Reese, for your time. And you're welcome. You're all excused at this point. And in fact, Destiny, I think that's the end of the docket.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so
Thank you,
this
Your Honor.
docket is adjourned. Again, you're welcome. You're both welcome. Thank you. Adjourned.
And all that for $208. Isn't that nice?
It's so dumb that you went through all this garbage for that. Like some people are just their own worst enemies at all times.
Yeah.
So chat, what do you think about that lady? I'd like to point out, by the way,
her attitude had changed after she had her talk with that lawyer.
Yeah, I'd like to point out, because like we said, it was $208. The first bond was $1,000. The second bond was $6,000.
Yeah, these were. I mean, look. It just bad decisions, especially when you take your legal advice from some shirtless guy living in a trailer or wherever the fuck they were. That was wild.
It's just everybody in the courtroom at that one cracking up, like trying to hold it in.
We do have one more death to go. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. This is a guy that, well, I can't even do the preamble for this one, so the channel I chose actually does a preamble for this one, so I'll let him take it away.
Okay.
Take a seat right over there. Thank you. Well, I'm sitting down for a second. Right over there with Mr.
I'm saying, why am I sitting down? I'm asking the question. I put in motions. I gave you petition for release.
All those motions I've reviewed, they are denied.
You not gonna sit up here and tell me that you're gonna violate my motherfucking rights. I don't give a about that. I don't give a about that.
Oh my god.
Well, that escalated quickly.
I see.
But wait, there's more.
I see what we're in for.
This is Mr. Hart.
Wow.
Yeah, he is.
Wow. Holy fucking shit.
He's a nice one. He's a winner.
Went off.
He's an angry man. This guy made the rounds yesterday on Law Talk with Mike and Old Squishy, but this video has context. I've included his previous hearing from March. Spoiler alert, he's every bit as angry, loud, and stupid as he was yesterday. In true Pulp Fiction style, I'll begin with yesterday, then show you some of the March hearing, and then bring you back to yesterday. You're gonna wonder why they didn't take their own advice. Let's roll, nerds.
The defendant is Desmond LeRae Harper, and then there's a new case or two.
Yeah, that escalated quickly.
Bring your eyes.
Let's see how quickly.
3 new cases. Yeah, 3 new cases and 2 motions to revoke probation, correct?
That's correct.
All right. The defendant is guilty. Bring the defendant in, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Harper, if you'd be so kind, take a seat right over there. Thank you.
Well, I'm sitting down for a second.
Right over there with Mr.
I'm saying, why am I sitting down? I'm asking the question.
You don't want to sit down?
No, it ain't. That's not what I'm asking. I put in motions. I I gave you petition for release.
Yes, sir.
Because of delay.
Yes, sir.
I'm still doing my speed trial with case law.
All those motions I've reviewed, they are denied.
You can't
We're ready.
They are
for it.
denied.
Yes, we can. Sir.
No, you can't. They got to go to Austin.
No,
And
that will be done
no.
after
The case
these
law.
hearings.
The case law.
That would
case
be
law.
done.
No, you're not going to sit up here and tell me that you're going to tell me you're going to violate my motherfucking rights, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care about that. I don't give a fuck about you. None of y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck is you talking about? This my motherfucking life, white boy. You Egyptian pharaoh. Because this law right here tell you federal congressional enactments authorizing our power empowering any of the defendants named here.
Actually escalated 0 to 100 immediate. We're 2 minutes in. Holy shit!
To the place to
Like
take
the
the
judge
chains off the
just,
road.
he's just letting him tire
now he's
himself
just hit
out.
down. Yeah, it's like just let him tucker himself out. He has extra energy from lunch today.
Well, no apparent
Until
reason
they
at
really
all
got
to
crazy
cause
quick.
Fame to be detained on the pretext that he might be convicted.
Let's get Mr. Harper. He's on probation for 2 cases, and there's 3 others, right, that are new? 2 cases are called 23 CR.
Not far.
23 CR.
Over there, I see you. I see you. He's fired.
Doesn't matter. You're going to sit there for this hearing.
I see for no hearing if I don't want the lawyer.
You can do it, Judge.
I'm firing him.
You're ordered to sit next to your lawyer.
I'm firing him. He's fired.
All right.
Lawsuit on you and everything.
All right, you sit there and
Not
represent
doing no
yourself.
hearing with y'all. With this lawyer.
Represent yourself.
No, I'm not. I got a right to have a lawyer.
But not when you can.
Man, you got me, man. I'm getting a lawyer, man. You can't tell me. You can't tell me.
Yes,
what
I
you
can,
ain't
sir.
bigger than the law.
Yes,
man.
I can,
You
sir.
can't, man. No, you
You're
can't.
held in custody. You are held in
You got me on my.
Now
What
you
we
are
talking about?
180 days in the county jail for your
Wow, that did not take long.
obstinance
Exactly.
and for your disregard for all law and proper behavior.
And Your Honor, this happened last time. And
We're
I think
gonna
he's-
next time
This
we're gonna bring him
happened
out.
last time.
We're gonna have him gagged.
Well, it's very difficult for us to get the witness here. He's repeatedly, you ordered him last time not to contact her after he tried to get her not to prosecute. And he has been contacting her over 109 times we
need to put all that on the
Jesus.
record. But what we'll do is we'll put him in a cubicle or something where we got to figure out how to do that, where he's separated and he is gagged so that he cannot make outbursts. We got to figure out a way to do that.
Mr.
He
Boyd
doesn't
asking
have
is
to be
that we
present for
take
this.
some of those measures
Look, if
today.
you have maybe
You
it's
will find-
okay. Hold on. Maybe it's just maybe it's the states or whatever, because it's Texas. But at least in like if you are that disruptive of a defendant, you don't technically have to be there. Only your representation does.
Yeah.
And judges will very often exercise, okay, send him out of the court. He will get to see what his fate is, after everything concludes. And if this guy's being this disruptive, I wouldn't gagging or putting him in a cubicle or anything like that. That can end up getting appealed pretty easily because it's pretty shocking to see. You can make arguments about First Amendment violations and stuff like that. You just have to be careful with that. It's a public display. It looks prejudicial. You just remove him from the courtroom. He doesn't need to be present.
Exactly.
And how do you propose we do that?
Well,
You got a plan?
It's going to be possible from the sheriff's office.
I defer to
Judges don't like them, yeah.
As far as at the jail, and not being able to.
Judge, you don't like it when somebody's
prohibit the further communication.
Right. How are we going to keep him from? Because he's still been contacting her right through different accounts.
Correct. He's been using other inmates' phone accounts, and when I
Oh wow,
finally
this guy's
contacted
really
the control
wrong.
room officers in maximum security, told them to turn the phone off when he's in the day room. He then has the inmate in the adjoining day room make a phone call and just speak back and forth, relay information.
Okay. Well, we've got. combative, and he's not going to follow. It's obvious he's invoked his statements that were clear that he isn't going to
Oh, you know what it is?
be peaceful.
What?
He does need to be present because he's self-representing.
Yeah.
That's the issue. Okay. Well, I mean, fuck. I mean, if he's breaking enough rules, just default judgment him. I don't know.
In any way. So we've got to fix a presentation to where he is separated from harm to others, but he is present in the hearing. And I think what we can do is just do it from the jail, I think, and do it by video.
Judge, we asked the jail if that's something that we could do, and they said no.
And Your Honor, I believe you suggested last time that Mr. Matuska maybe do it via Zoom and the defendant be in court. I think that was a.
Well, you can see what he does in court.
Yes, and
So
I'm
what do we do?
just letting the.
What do we do? I mean, he's.
Is there a means in which he can hear but still be contained? We really need to get this testimony.
Okay, but we've got to have civility and the outburst. We've got to control him. He is combative. I'm open to whatever everybody agrees that can be done to hasten this along, because
This is a
the
head
way
scratcher.
it is, I mean, he can just have an outburst like a child and outshout everybody,
disrupt everything,
and then the rules don't apply to him. But I want him jacketed. I want him in a jacket, and I want him
that's easy enough.
gagged if I have to, and then he will take his gag off, but he can listen. He has a right to listen. But I want him restrained and gagged, and when he has a chance to be heard, we'll hear what he has to say, and then we'll gag him back when they're through. So he's
Third. Yeah, I mean, look, given he has to be present at the hearing, I don't know what else they can do, really.
Yeah, they're in a spot where they don't really have a good choice.
No, he really doesn't. And yeah, gagging never looks good, but I mean, if here's the problem with gagging is I can still see him making noise and disrupting the court, even gagged. It's easy enough to do. It's just fucking yell until they gag, thrash around, do whatever the hell you're gonna do. But he seems unstable enough to gag isn't going to actually stop him from disrupting the proceedings.
Pretty much, yeah.
Control the proceedings. If anybody has another idea, let me know.
Possibly another attorney might be something that comes.
How could we possibly? What have you thought you've done that would cause him to be angry with you?
I'm only listening to what he's voicing for either representing himself or having another attorney. I seem to aggravate.
No, they don't get to pick attorneys. He can hire somebody, but he can't pick one. And you're a competent lawyer. That's what I find. It's and we open the door for one. We open the door for everybody. If they just want to change lawyers, there's theoretically no end to it. If there isn't a rule that's based upon good cause, and he hadn't stated any good cause. And I know you to be a fine lawyer. So, well, what do you suggest we do? How do we practically do this in this courtroom? I don't have a bulletproof, transparent cubicle.
He's not objecting to the proceeding. He's objecting to representing himself and having me as his lawyer. That's all I heard.
That is true. I heard the same.
Are you saying if you disappear, he'll be okay?
I'm only saying this.
No. Is that what you're saying? If I said go, you can represent yourself, sir? You think he's going to be fine?
No, he wants to voice himself. He wants a voice. Clearly, he wants to defend himself. I'm just saying simply that he came in here just a minute ago and he said he wanted to represent himself and he did not want to be involved. He did not say he did not want to be a part of the proceeding. That's all I'm saying.
All right, bring him out again. Come on up, sir. Here's what I'm going to do, Mr. Harper. He's fired. Is that okay? That's good. Okay. Are you going to represent yourself?
You pretty much probably gonna hire an attorney.
Sir?
Probably gonna hire an attorney.
Are you able to hire somebody?
I'm able to hire somebody.
Who, is there anybody in particular you wanted to talk to?
Probably gonna be out the
Do
city.
you have any names or anything?
Out the city links, but
Well, how long would it take you to hire someone?
I need a little time, but
A week?
need longer than that.
A few days?
3 months.
No, I can't give you that much time.
3 months to find a lawyer. Look, I
Thank you
think
for
you
the
could
two,
probably
Artemis.
get away with asking for 2 weeks. That's
Maybe.
that's about your max limit, and that's generous. That's extremely generous. A week is much more common. But yeah, 3 months? No fucking 3 months. Jesus.
Thank you for the 2, Artemis. He says head scratcher, ball itcher, lip smacker.
No, you need more. Hey, guys, you need more than a day or 3 hours. You need a little bit of time to do shopping, do at least a few consultations and stuff. If you're going to hire a lawyer, you need to have the time to make sure it's the right lawyer for you. So I'll give you more than a day or 3 hours. I'll give you a week, 2 at max, but no 3 months.
Yeah, and the judge is not going to go along with that. I don't know what he's thinking.
Yeah, no, he just went instantly to 3 months. Absolutely not. What the fuck?
How long do you need? Probably about 3 months. Yeah, fuck no.
Yeah, no. Well, he already suggested a week, and I imagine that's probably his max.
Yeah, you've already been told by the judge about as much as he's going to go.
Yeah, he's like a few days, a week, and when he said a week, he's like, yeah, that's him. That's him pushing what he's going to allow.
Much time, sir? Is there any names you have that you would like?
No,
We might be able to call them and ask them to.
I don't want nobody in this county. I don't want nobody in Jefferson County. I don't want nobody in the confines of Jefferson County. I don't want nobody out here, period.
How long have you been in jail on this thing?
Like 15 months. Sir.
It's too long. Do you have any thoughts of any names that come to mind that you would?
Well, I don't have no thoughts of name, but I got some ideas. And
like what?
I got
some
concepts
people I
of
can
a
probably,
plan.
Like who? So we can.
That give me like numbers or names.
You need some tips from somebody.
I got tips from people, basically. I'm trying to get somebody from out of town now.
All right. How long would that? I can't give you much time. I'll give you a week to figure that out, and then we'll bring you back and see what happens.
About a month or something.
No. See where you are in a week, okay?
To be honest with you, sir, I ain't gonna lie to you. My rights been violated, so
My rights been
I haven't put in
violated.
the venue. I never heard nothing I did. Habeas corpus. 2 of them. I heard from one.
I
heard
did a
from the other.
habeas corpus, habeas corpus.
When he started doing this, I was unsure if this was like a sov sit of some sort. 'Cause he just starts like going down the list. I'm like, what the fuck are you smoking?
Look, it even says main videos, and there's like several soft citizen things. So even the algorithm thinks he's a freaking sovereign citizen.
Habeas corpus. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, what are you
he just
talking about?
You don't file a habeas corpus. Habeas corpus is a process. Oh my god. Whatever.
It's so funny. I love these.
I'm actually filing another lawsuit too because I wasn't able to get on the kiosk
There we go, chat.
at all at one point, and for the grounds of me being segregated, I haven't been through a due process for law or nothing to be put in segregation or be under any restrictions. I wasn't able to do grievance, law library.
What's happening?
Hold on.
I wasn't able to do none of this.
I
haven't been able to use a phone for 7 months. Call my family. I got 2 sons in jail.
Do you know what
son and my real son?
Hold on. Do you know what you're charged with on all this so you can focus on fighting those allegations? Do you know what you're charged with? It says, 1, you violated probation by committing aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. It actually,
okay.
this all looks like it's on or about the same date, November 21st. all of this is all about November 21st,
Yep, I'm
2023.
innocent to prove
That's all. This is
But,
what everything
I'm ready
is
to
all
go to trial
about.
for that right now.
Yeah.
We can go to trial for that right now. Let's go. So what?
Well, this is a motion to revoke that goes before the
This is what I'm
trial.
saying. I got case law to tell you.
Yeah.
You can't do that neither.
Okay.
I can pull this out and show
No,
you.
oh my God.
I can read it to you and tell you case
But you
law.
want to go forward with the motion? That's what we can
You
do
can
today.
tell me the case law, huh?
No, I'll tell
Oh,
you.
here he goes.
You
He's
ain't
jumping out
ready
case
for
law.
that.
You ain't supposed to go forward with a motion when the paperwork tells you, when the law states that. You see?
Your Honor, Mr. Harper, he's on there with his mother admitting that he's using all these different accounts, using different individuals' accounts, even though you ordered him not to communicate with anyone on there.
So
He's
No,
on
no,
there.
no, let him
do that.
That's not so.
Sir, keep doing it, bro. Sir, keep doing it. Look, no state shall deprive any person of life, liberty,
All right,
or
all
property
right.
without due process of law. U.S. Constitution. Come on now, what are you talking
No,
about?
U.S.
don't interrupt
Constitution, let me
people,
tell you
please.
what.
No, what he interrupted me for? Live with him. He interrupted me.
Sir, please follow the rule. Thank you. Are you representing?
I'm not representing myself. I'm telling you what you wrong at. Look,
All
hold on,
right,
let me find this.
and it's noted, and you'll get to appeal that. You've made a point, you'll appeal. We're going to still move forward with the motion to revoke
I'm
probation.
not going forward with a motion to revoke.
You don't have a choice, sir.
I do have a choice. I'm not going to go forward with a motion.
It's a court order.
Not
We're
going
going to move
I'm not.
forward.
It's not a court. I
On
don't
your
give a damn
terms.
about your violation of my rights.
You don't care about the
Unlawful court
Constitution.
order.
You don't care about the
Yeah, I
Constitution in your.
Give a fuck about the Constitution or the fucking Constitution.
You were so
Get the fuck out of here, man.
And that's when Judge
He
Stevens
was so
muted the
loud he
proceedings.
peaked the microphone.
Harper's let out again, and the court has a lengthy discussion about what to do next. Keep in mind, we're still in March, and they're deciding what to do with him the next time they have to bring him out, which was yesterday.
Oh my God.
Motions to revoke unadjudicated probation have been filed. He was, by the way, he was placed on probation on August 21st, 2023 in this court. And it is alleged that the defendant, Desmond LeRae Harper, has violated his probations as of motions to revoke probations filed on January 5th, 2024. It is alleged that in each case, he committed the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The defendant was brought in today for a motion to revoke probation, and needless to say, was violently combative, vulgar, cursing, and abusive to the court, everybody here, and also to his attorney, who he stated he fired and did not want his attorney at all near him. And we're going to move forward on this motion, these motions to revoke probation. It's obvious, we've said enough to him. When he is not getting his way, he screams and shouts vulgarities and is uncontrollable. First thing, the court is going to order that when he's here, he shall be gagged. The tail does not wag the dog. We got to have control in here, and that's if somebody can come up with another idea, let me
The
know.
tail does not
But we've
wag
done
the
this
dog.
for, I've been a lawyer for 40 some odd years. And in federal court, we were able to bring in.
The CDC is calling me again.
What? Dude, they really want to get a hold of you. What did you do? What did you
Apparently I
lick?
am
What did you lick? That's the real question.
I've
You
told
licked
you guys, I
something,
don't
and they
care
saw
about.
it, and they went, "Oh my God."
I'm telling you guys, I don't care about what everything you've got going on. Stop messaging me. Oh,
Cubicles, but we don't have
You're
this
gonna have to
available
sue
here.
the CDC for harassment.
And he has a right to be present, but he doesn't have a right to control and put the proceedings in disarray and make a mockery of it. So we can, and he's going needs to be. There's not a jury here. He can be restrained. He needs to be restrained as well because he's a violent man. But he's going to be ordered in this courtroom to be restrained and gagged. Also, he is ordered not to have any phone contact from the jail. And I don't know how that's happening, how that's going to get controlled, but it needs to be controlled. he is getting in contact with complainants and witnesses. And the state
Yeah,
says
they can't be having
they
it.
can't control it. The executive branch needs to do that, or else I'm going to find out why that can't be controlled. He obviously has a plan by his actions he won't like. And so he can be disruptive, and there's no end to this. We've got to control the proceedings.
And Your Honor, the only way, my understanding, the only way to prevent the defendant from actually communicating with anybody outside is for the court to order him held in isolation.
All right. The court finds just cause by his actions today and his statements made. And what the officers of the court are telling this court that he makes, he's able to have people on his behalf make phone calls, which can intimidate and influence witnesses, which disrupts the very heart of due process and the right to a fair trial, which is given to the state as well as to the defense.
Yeah.
That he is now controlling this proceedings, which is not what the Constitution was intended for. It was for responsible people to handle it and make sure that it's accomplished, not giving the keys to the candy store to children.
Sadly, yeah, somebody
Just
chat
wanna
is
eat candy.
asking solitary confinement until court date, and sadly, as much against solitary confinement as I tend to be, there's sometimes no avoiding it, and I would say that this is probably one of those cases because he keeps getting a hold of phones and shit from other inmates to literally intimidate and contact witnesses in his case. The only way that you could actually prevent that from happening at this point is to keep him in isolation until the date.
Because other inmates keep giving him their information so he can mess with people.
See, people are ruining it for everyone. So you know what? Keep them away from people.
For the new offense, then seek he will always be in violation.
You're thinking,
Motherfucker, a parole takes from plaintiff the presumption of innocence and does violate the 14th Amendment. All right, here.
Yes, B.
I'm not doing none of that.
All right.
So get up out of here, nigga.
The 14th Amendment.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga.
Go back to
Fuck you, Pharaohs. Fuck y'all.
Go back to the
Fuck you, Pharaohs. Yeah, give me up out your courtroom, bitch. Yeah, nigga. Come on, dude, nigga.
Who is this guy?
Come on, dude, nigga.
He's like a
Make sure
Boondocks
that
character.
the
It's so funny.
speaker is on so he can hear. Mr. West, you
Oh, so you do have
make
an
sure-
isolation room. Okay.
we took care of competency matters earlier, didn't we?
I'm trying, Ringo. I'm trying real hard to be
Your Honor,
the
I was just
shepherd.
appointed this case like 2 days ago. So,
Do you know anything about this?
and I've
Is-
got to
is-
discover from me and Mr. Boyd to talk. I know about the facts of the case. I know about the details. I've spoken to my client a little bit. I know that at one point he was evaluated for competency and was found to be competent at one point. But I mean,
Well, there's a competency evaluation back in December. And we did that because the similar actions that he displayed here in vulgarity, obstinance, anger, and raving lunacy type
Raving lunacy.
statements
Wow.
are similar to what we caused Dr. Ed Rapon, licensed psychiatrist, to evaluate the defendant, who submitted a report December 9th, 2024, that states that the defendant is competent to proceed to a resolution of his legal issues.
No. That
Is there any-
states. The psychologist states, I fear no man. But that thing, it scares me.
Any reason why you feel like we need another report at this time?
Your Honor, due to the fact that he is very uncooperative and not willing to work with us, even when I was talking to him, he's not wanting to move forward with doing anything. He's just ranting. I would argue, I know Dr. Pons found that he's competent, but I would suggest that he's incompetent due to the fact that he is unable to assist his counsel in moving forward with this
You
trial.
can't.
Or this-
Okay, so malicious combative, like malicious combativeness to prevent proceedings from actually working correctly does not equal incompetence in trial, because if you are declared incompetent to actually stand trial, especially for violent offenses, you become a ward of the state, and then you're just thrown in a freaking, a state home. It's not a good thing, but you have to actually be mentally incompetent. This guy is clearly competent. He knows what he's doing, so you can't go with that solution.
Yeah.
He's just
being obstinate.
Exactly. If everyone who was obstinate was able to fucking just get a freaking, become a ward of the state and just go to a state home, freaking everyone would do it.
Or these trials coming up. So I would request to have it evaluated again, but I'll leave that to the court. The court's had more experience with them than I have. I've just only been on the case 2 days, so I don't have months of experience like y'all have with them.
And Your Honor, this is his third or fourth attorney. This is.
It doesn't have anything to do with Mr. West. I understand that.
Your Honor, I just meant, I think it's its way of stalling and keeping this case. He, in the underlying case that he was placed on probation for, he contacted the witness, tried to keep her from testifying. That's why he was given a deferred, because we couldn't get her. He's done the same thing in this case, contacted her from the jail. There's nothing on those jail calls that suggests that he's incompetent in any way. He carries on normal conversations with his mother. He doesn't get his way, and he comes in here and thinks he's going to delay the proceedings, which he has several times now, because he knows we have a hard time getting the complaint.
But once again, I would prefer Dr. Rapon, since this was 6 months ago, Dr. Rapon follow up with an evaluation.
Well, when we won't be able to get the complainant, sometime in the future. And
but
okay, so he wants another
once again,
competency evaluation.
We could have had a hearing, I guess, earlier, but 6 months have gone by. Mr. Boyd, could you pay attention, please? Would you be so kind? Just don't. I mean, that's just like what I just had to deal with him, turning your back to me.
I was looking at Mr. Larry. See, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do on that.
Well, what we want to do is whatever way we handle it, we want it to be a secure decision that is not reversed. I want to make sure that all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. What is the problem in having another evaluation at this time? I mean, I think Dr. Rapon could make it happen within 48 hours or so, but where do you see a problem?
I guess just my idea is that he acts like this every time, the difficulty in then scheduling
But I know, but how many times have we, at the end of the day, how many times have we had this motion to revoke probation hearing set for a hearing? Is this the third time?
I think it may be the fourth, where he acted out at least 3 times prior to this and first for me. So that's just what I'm concerned with, is that I know we're very busy in here, and that it may take, let's say, take another 6 months to get to a hearing because of.
Why would it be? Yeah, I mean, if now he's got our attention, again, we know, it's just, do you remember the dates of the other hearings? I'm going to drink it.
Probably had an evaluation done in December. I would bet January, and then maybe February, and then March. March is when we had to have him to solitary. That's not able to speak. He wouldn't be at my own, and I think we went. I tried again with April. And we did today because it was sensitive.
I have no idea what she's saying.
Yeah, she's kind of mumbling.
These poor guys. It's never fun for a court to have to deal with someone like this.
I need you, we need to have dates so she can pick up the record. So I can look at the record of the times. Now, I'm not showing in this when hearings were held or attempted to be. I see where there were some resettings for a particular date, but there's nothing that shows what happened on those dates here.
The other than the one where we get the memo to the jail.
Well, here's the deal. It is as well is that's the most important thing is what do we do with proceeding with a hearing with him not present in the courtroom? Because his presence in the courtroom is volatile, vulgar, obstinate, angry, and I've remembered this over and over
and
again.
Stinky.
So what do we do, Mr. West and Mr. Boyd?
I'm gonna,
since they have a right to be heard.
I must keep my position that he needs to be evaluated because he's unable to effectively work with anyone, much less me.
What do you say, Mr. Moore?
Your Honor, the Ninth Court of Appeal had a case very similar to this, in which an individual kept trying to delay the proceedings. Again, there's not a jury here. And I think that was part of the argument. It's not influencing a jury in any way. If that individual is giving, the individual is given 2 or 3 opportunities to come out to behave himself. He did not. He was then placed in a holding cell where he could hear the proceedings, and it continued from that point on. And the court held that was.
How does he confer with his attorney?
That's true, yeah.
If the attorney needs to ask him.
How does he confer with his attorney? Anybody know?
If the attorney needs to ask questions, the attorney can go and stop the proceedings, go back and ask a question of his client. But if you disrupt the court so that you cannot hold the proceedings, otherwise you're voluntarily absent yourself from the
Just
proceedings
Zoom court
because
him
you're
from
creating a
the
situation.
fucking cell,
out of
guys.
state.
What are the other dates of the hearings? So I can put that on the record.
I have July 31st, 2024, Your Honor.
Okay. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
7/21.
7/31, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then March 19th, 2025.
Okay.
If we had him January.
And those are the 2 that hearings were scheduled where we had it. There were 2 times before where there was announcements, but that was in.
During those announcements, I think he was obstreperous.
Yes, Your Honor.
We weren't even on.
Okay.
I want to say that was for January.
Okay. So 7/31 of last year and 3/19 of this year were the 2 hearings for MTRPs?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you be some kind of? Well, wait a minute. Let me look. We're going to take a short break. I want to review the transcript on those hearings and make a record of that. We're in short recess.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoy watching this content,
Interesting.
But yeah, that's towards the end. They're just like talking about what to do with them. Cause
Yeah, I mean, I will say, like the attorney said, the Ninth Circuit has done things similar to this because they've had to, because some people think that, oh, if I'm just belligerent enough and can delay the proceedings again, I'm fine, even though they're only harming themselves by remaining in jail for that entire time.
yeah. Well, it's one of those things where they keep pushing it back, and they're like, oh, if I just keep pushing it back, they'll give up. Like, no, they don't give up.
Well, what they'll do is, this is a strategy too. They will delay to the point where their time that they've spent in jail fighting this will actually, like, by the time they actually get convicted and sentenced, they'll get time served. And oh, well, I've been in jail for 2 years, and the sentencing is for 1.5 years. With time served, oh, look at that, I'm out immediately. That's their logic. It's not good logic, but that's the logic they have.
Exactly. I think another big one is a lot of people hear about speedy trial, and they assume that they can keep pushing it back, and eventually they basically take a W on speedy trial. It's like, I don't think you understand with speedy trial. There's resets for it. Like, if you continually push stuff back, it will get reset. Your speedy trial does not stay permanently, like, on a specific timer.
Oh my god. I love that update South Citizen. It says he wanted his trial speedy. He got it. Jury took 11 minutes. That's fucking speedy, let me tell you.
I wouldn't doubt that whenever this ends up in front of a jury, they're just done with him immediately.
I could, yeah, no, that's kind of
Especially
what they're, and they
like
also
that.
can. Yeah, if you're acting like that, there's not really any excuse, and they're trying to get to where when they are in front of a jury, he's not acting that way, or the jury doesn't at least see it, because that's kind of their big hurdle that they have to get through. They're not as crazy about it right now because these are all pre-trial hearings. The jury isn't present.
Yeah. But it's a matter of time.
Anyway,
I never
that's what we
understand
had
people like
today.
this. Like, that are just... Like, these kind of people are in society, Ava. They walk among us.
But like... I mean, look, you give them a white burst, okay? You see them from a mile away because they are very loud and boisterous. And you just kind of, eyes down, look away.
Pretend you don't see
yourself. Yeah, exactly.
Like, they're not real, they're not real.
That guy would be right at home in a Unix subway tunnel. But you keep moving.
I don't know, some people like this. It's like, do you really go through your everyday life like this? And are you happy with yourself? It's like, certainly you don't have to do this every day.
No.
Oh, hi, Kyozi. Is your Psycha model rigged? I love Psycha's art so much. Thank you for the 5. And welcome, Morn. Well, as long as we're talking about Psycha models. Because Ava's got theirs out.
Well, I mean, my Psycho model is my model. That's the only model I have.
Yeah. I think it's this one for me.
Your deer model?
Yeah.
Oh, they disappear.
I got one too.
There it is.
But I'm a deal. I'm cool.
Yes.
This is why the CDC keeps calling me.
Yeah, you know what? They saw the color of your fur as a deer, and they're like, oh, that's a disease. We need to contain this.
Like, I really don't know why they keep calling me. So they called me yesterday at 8 in the evening, and they have called me today at 3:27, 3:35, and 4:01.
Jesus, 3 times? That's ridiculous. What did you do?
Is this actually their number?
Yeah, see if it's maybe some kind of scam. Hold on.
Nope, it is.
Oh, it is. Wow. Wow, what the fuck? That is so weird.
It's for the
Dude.
National Immunization Survey. Please be assured that you were contacted a survey sponsored by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, the NIS Child, Teen, SIM, and ACM are conducted for CDC by NORC at the University of Chicago.
Well,
You
then.
or a member of your household may have a chance to take part in an important national survey that provides information to help guide your state and your country's health policies. The NIST Adult COVID module was added in April 2021 in a response to the COVID-19 pandemic to assess COVID-19 vaccination coverage in adults aged 18 and older. The national immunization surveys are conducted in households across the country by phone. Telephone numbers are randomly selected by a computer, so it's possible that your phone number may be contacted. If you receive a call, it will come from any of these numbers, and one of these numbers is the one that has been calling me. The caller ID will show CDC National Immune, which is what my caller ID has been showing as well. So it is from the CDC.
Well, there you go. Okay.
I have been getting constant phone calls from the CDC. I don't care. Although I always joke when I see those surveys online. I'm like, who do they interview for this? They sure as hell didn't interview me. And
yeah, well, they're trying to.
They're trying to now. I'm new to Ava.
Yeah, they heard you, and they're like, you know what? We gotta get their opinion.
Yes, Ava is my lawyer friend. They give my show credibility.
What little credibility?
I mean, honestly, we're not
More
here to
credibility
give
than
people,
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah. I mean, we're not here to give people legal advice anyways. We're just here to laugh at weird stuff in court.
Yeah, pretty much. Anybody can do that.
Yeah, we just happen to provide commentary from people who understand the law a little better than the average
sometimes we
person.
throw shade at like judges and attorneys who should know better.
Yes. I also like showing off to people that just because you think of court as this big scary thing doesn't necessarily mean that judges and attorneys are super professional all the time.
No, you guys saw that one. We had like 3 people in that one Zoom call, literally doing their best not to lose it.
Head pats for the lolly elf attorney.
Thank you.
First time seeing Ava in a suit, and it looks cute. Ava likes to use the suit sometimes for the court streams.
Yeah. I'll use my normal outfit when it's body cam when we're in the streets.
Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Yes, the CDC has been calling me.
The CDC is so fucking weird.
And they really want my opinion apparently because they've called me.
They really do.
In the last 3 days.
Yeah, 4 times in a. Yeah, that's wild.
Like,
what did you do?
I don't care about your survey. I didn't even get COVID. I'm just gonna tell you, no, I didn't get a shot.
I don't think
no,
it's about
I didn't get
COVID though.
I mean, maybe the website said they started about COVID. So, thoughts on the COPPA?
Guys, it's years since what thoughts on what?
COPPA.
Oh, on
COPPA.
COPPA. Oh God, Jesus Christ.
That's the child advertising one, right?
I think so.
Let me double check because I hear so many names. Child's Online Privacy Protection Act.
That's never a good sign, first of all.
I agree with it to a degree. The problem is I don't know how you actually maintain it. Because if you
you have to look at enforceability.
Yeah. Because if you read through it, people are like, well, isn't it like companies shouldn't be keeping your data anyways, so isn't it good they don't keep children's data? But it's like keeping your data is a very wide berth. It's not just
Big
like
time.
your name, your phone number stuff. When the government says your data, they mean literally any information about you. Pretty much. They don't really divide it up correctly how we on the internet would divide it up. It's just kind of any information about you equals your data.
Pretty much.
And it makes it so a lot of sites, if they followed the law to the letter, they basically couldn't let you have an account at all.
They couldn't
almost.
function. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is why I don't necessarily think companies trying to skirt around it are as malicious as other people do. Because if you actually read the law, if they followed it directly, their sites just wouldn't function at all.
Yeah.
Why can't parents just parent their kid? Exactly.
That's what needs to happen. No idea why it doesn't.
And someone mentioned online ID. Yeah, the best way to actually enforce COPPA would be universal ID, and nobody wants that.
Yeah, no, nobody wants that.
And that's why I get COPPA from like a outside looking in standard, but from an actual applicability standard, I don't think it works. I think it's just going to cause way more problems.
Yeah, I would agree.
He's going to blow
There
up
we
in
go.
people's face.
I'm gonna raid out into the Archcast.
Oh, is Arch streaming? I
Yes,
can maybe
he is.
raid out into Arch. I don't think I actually follow Arch on YouTube.
That's probably why you don't see his thing coming up.
Why do I
Because
follow
it'll only
that?
show you
person?
people. I am going to click out. Thank you for spending time watching Lawtism Madness with us. So if you could like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification. Never mind, I fucked it up. Goodbye.
I am actually gonna raid out to Cinder because she is now my
Do
Oshi.
it.
But you guys be good. I will actually be back later tonight if you guys want to watch playing some Helldivers.